Reddit, what's the worst thing you ever found out from a game of truth or dare? This asshole I knew regularly jacks off in the pool I swim in every day. That if a room full of girls asks how big your dick is, you're pretty stupid to not take the invitation. I was pretty stupid that I was the only one serious about streaking. Everyone freaked out. I found out that my younger brother was willing to do anything to impress my friends. He was a freshman while I was a junior. The dare that confirmed that was when he had to plop his balls onto a friend's head. He was dubbed Potato Sack after that. That I was the other woman. Not in truth or dare, but a game of never have I ever. The question was about whether or not you've ever been involved in an affair. I said I hadn't, and my boyfriend at the time announced in front of everyone, "Yeah, you have." 2 years ago when we broke up and got back together while I was with Carolyn. That was news to me. I remember her calling him a lot for weeks after we got back together, but he never answered and called her psycho. Truth or dare, what were your favorite truths and dares to give? 10-year-old me decided to walk around the whole night without pants rather than giving a girl a hug. 10-year-old me was not very bright. My friend was once dared to imagine a certain girl's breasts as flight controls, and then to attempt a moon landing. I think they both had a good time. Pre-arranged dares. Let's play truth or dare tonight. If you dare me to kiss Mike, I'll dare you to kiss Brian. Win-win. Kiss the prettiest girl in the room. When I was 10 or so, I dared a friend to run his fingers through my dad's hair while he slept. He had to continue until my dad woke up and said something. Then he was only allowed to respond, "My, you have a luxurious head of hair." God, I was a strange child. Reddit, what are some funny truth or dare? Truth question. Have you ever looked at your butthole in the mirror? How many people currently in this room have you thought about while masturbating? Do you masturbate to me the way I do? We've used some of these tonight. I'm slowly finding out which of my friends want to bang me their moms. If you had an hour to prepare to have a rubber fist inserted in your butt, what would you do? Relatively sure this thread turned into QE Domelets Faps to his sister discuss. What's the one question you wouldn't want me to ask? What's your Redditor username? After you eat Oreos, how many are left in the packages? Would you rather pee a marble or poo a softball? Have you ever gotten sexual gratification from something involving an immediate family member? This thread is why I never play truth or dare. If time froze, and you were mysteriously the only person still moving, what would you do? Redditors, how far have you gone in a truth or dare game? Snorted or crushed cinnamon Altoids? Never ever do this. The pain was so intense. Actual truth or dare: fondled a boob and later a friend pooped in the forest naked. One-on-one truth or dare obviously being used as a prelude to sex. Snow angels. Naked. Kissed my neighbor on the cheek. We were such scandalous 7-year-olds. When I was very young, I played and I was dared to kiss a girl. Said girl quit the game. What the hell? All I did was lick a rug. I want a threesome. I stripped down to just my socks and shoes and ran down the street screaming Sarah Connor. I took a girl's pants off with my teeth. I'm surprised I was able to accomplish it. My parents told me my existence was based on a truth or dare game. What truth is guaranteed to make the other player pick dare instead? If it's against my crush, what's your number? What's the weirdest porn you've willingly looked up? Either that or they'll bullshit you. Who do you like? The stuff of nightmares for 10-year-old me. What's your deepest, darkest secret? Of all times I've ever played truth or dare, only one person has ever answered the truth without skipping in exchange for a dare. What's the sickest thing that ever turned you on? 2-turn strategy. Ask them what is the most uncomfortable question I could ask you right now? And then next turn ask that question. How can the net amount of entropy in the universe be massively decreased? This is kinda cheating, but what did you last masturbate to and when was it? Will you have sex with me? The answer will always be no, but they wouldn't want to feel bad so they would pick dare. What's a truth you told during a game of truth or dare that changed how people thought of you greatly? Are you gay? Me. That I had tried asphyxiation sex before. I told that I have had anal sex with an ex. No one believed me, and from then on everyone thought I was a liar. It was 2 truths and a lie. Mine were 1. I was dropped on my head as a baby. 2. I once bought $200 of weed, then forgot where I hid it. 3. I dislike celebrations. When I said number 2 was the lie, everyone said, "So you were dropped on your head?" That explains a lot. Not in a bad way, it just explains things. When I was in middle school I admitted to masturbating once and everyone just thought I was weird. I think Elsass-Lothringen is rightful German clay. What's the best question to ask during truth or dare? What's your mother's maiden name? What's the name of the street you grew up on? What was your childhood pet's name? Then get their email address and go from there. Who is the ugliest person you've slept with? NBSP. You don't need to even ask for the full story context, because the person answering will feel the need to explain themselves to defend their personal pride. Would you f me? I'd f me. What's one thing about yourself that you don't want me to know? Yeah, people can sidestep this question by saying things like my social security number, But most of the time, I've gotten some great stuff out of people by using it. If you woke up in the middle of the night sandwiched between your parents, with an inch of your dad's dick up your ass and an inch of your dick inside your mother's vagina, would you move forwards or backwards to get out? What's your most memorable truth or dare story? Directed at me, and there was only the two of us. Do the first thing that comes into your head. I didn't want to, so I told him, why don't you do the thing you think I'm thinking of? And that's the story of how I had the first kiss with my fiancée. There was a group one to play spin the bottle. Memorable part was the bottle landing on me and the girl I had an insane crush on and her saying no. Followed by it landing her and my best mate she only just met. They spent the rest of the night glued to each other's lips. XD second time was last year. Two of us played, we used a dare generator. Mine was to take her bra off with my teeth. Can't complain. In college, girls across the hall played truth or dare, and one dare was to write "call me maybe" and her number and put it on the first unlocked dorm room's corkboard. Worked out well for me. How far did you go in a game of truth or dare? One time a girl was dared to kiss me. Her quote was, "I thought we weren't doing kissing," to which I said, "Just so." I've gone as far as to cock block myself. I jumped 20 stairs almost 3 meters high, I think. I was stupid, I tore a ligament in me. I was sitting with my girlfriend next to me, and received the dare, "Kiss the person next to you." I made eye contact with her, smiled, and leaned in. As soon as I saw her close her eyes, I whipped around to my right, grabbed my friend's jaw, and kissed him square on the lips. Oh, she was mad, but oh, was it worth it. It was a sleepover with 2 boys and 3 girls at this girl's house. I was one of the lucky guys. We were playing truth or dare and our clothes were coming off piece by piece. I got dared to wear a leopard bra from the girl of the house's dresser. Right as I put it on and start dancing around like a silly idiot, her mom walks in and I get sent home. We were about 14-15, so it all was pretty exciting.